Hello, hello. This is the Awful and Awesome Entertainment Wrap, episode 313. This is Rajyasree Sen, and shockingly, we have Abhinandan Sekhri for 2 weeks in a row.
2 weeks in a row, and next week also I may be there.
So, subscribers, now you need to tell your friends to subscribe more and more and more.
And I'm Abhinandan Sekhri. So we have a bunch of exciting stuff this week. We are recording this on a day where places around NCR are facing violence and all sorts of riots and all sorts of Hindu supremacist chants outside the Nangloi police station, etc., etc.
While the cops are chilling and
But
helping.
Such is life. Thoda pagalpan bhi zaruri hai, and I'm talking about in the studio, not the one that's happening outside. We have Dead Reckoning, the Mission Impossible film. Of course, how could we not do that? Then we have Kohrra, which apparently already has been reviewed.
I think even Mission Impossible has been reviewed, but they don't have your take on it.
I see. So my
See, that's the thing. You can have a Subhash Ghai cut and you can have a Vivek Agnihotri cut. Yours is one of those.
One of those. Then we have a ad by a former superstar who has just made her advertising debut. I think this is the first time she's done an ad, no?
Yeah, in a while, but
Okay, then it's on a
suddenly,
debut.
there's been a lot of talk about
She
her.
suddenly made headlines like
Yeah.
out of the blue. Then Lizzo, you guys have seen that
Lizzo mat bolo, Lizzo.
Lizzo. Okay.
What's her real name? I learned this.
Lazarus Lizarina.
Melissa.
Okay. So, and Made in Heaven trailer.
Yes.
And based on a true story.
Yes.
Which you're going to talk about. And next week we'll do The Deepest Breath. I believe it's a spectacular documentary film.
And we will do Rocky or Rani Ki Prem Kahani.
Okay, we'll do that.
Come.
But I have a few things to say about that in this episode also.
Oh, like that. Precursor to the cursor.
So why is it called Dead Reckoning? So I couldn't understand why it's called Dead Reckoning. It is, in my view, the weakest Mission Impossible film so far. In spite of the much talked about stunt that Jerry Maguire is about to call him. Tom Cruise has done himself.
Thomas Cruise Mapata.
Where he
does he
jumps
do?
off the cliff
Huh.
on a bike and then opens a parachute. He did that 6 times apparently. There was that much. The plot is that he gets a mission, should he choose to
Which is
accept.
impossible. Oh
Which
my
is-
God.
There is a... So basically what they've decided to do is that Bollywood also. See, Hollywood and Bollywood are not very different.
No.
They're just
I agree.
Bollywood with bigger budget.
Huh. Bollywood is bigger budget or Hollywood?
Hollywood is Bollywood with a bigger budget.
Yeah, correct.
So वैसे थे आजकल क्या चल रहा है फिल्म बनानी आजकल कॉमेडी चल रही है सर तो कॉमेडी लिखो अच्छा आजकल ना एंड इट्स ट्रू तो आजकल ये टेक एआई ये चल रहा है now Mission Impossible is all physical action it's not like a Matrix it's a Matrix.
So now it's not Matrix.
So they have to put an AI angle so it's an AI angle in this. Tom Cruise is still the biggest star in Hollywood after 30 years. That's one thing you realize after watching this film. Those of you who are in your 20s or 30s don't know. Like, it's like you can't explain to a millennial or a boomer what Amitabh Bachchan was. Like, he was not Shah Rukh. He was not... Like, Amitabh Bachchan was like Superman. It was a different thing.
Like Rajesh Khanna in his heyday.
Yeah, but even Amitabh Bachchan was bigger than Rajesh Khanna in his heyday. Tom Cruise in the 80s was... I mean, until Terminator 2 came about, Arnie was like suddenly this big star. Like there was Stallone, there was other stars and all, but Tom Cruise was... So when you see this film, you realize he is still the biggest star in Hollywood.
But does he look his age or near?
No, he's
older
very
than
fit.
before?
He's running and all. I mean, for 57, he's phenomenal.
He's 61.
He's even
His
more.
face?
He's got work done, you can tell. The film is pretty shitty. The car chase scene is too long and nothing spectacular happens. Everything is explained in great detail of what will happen in case of the stupidest person on earth watching the film and can't understand. Even Marvel and X-Men, that I think is made for kids, it suggests the problem like, there's a medicine that's come out or a vaccine for mutants. So it's understood that when you get that vaccine, you lose your mutant power. But if Mission Impossible is making it, there is this vaccine, which means it has to go into an injection and a needle will penetrate your skin and someone will press it. Then the mutation in your body will remove. You'll become like, we fucking get it. So every person explains everything like in a very contrived dialogue, which is very annoying.
So this is like Barbie. Barbie, they explained everything to you in case you didn't get
The Mobike stunt, which was amazing, it kind of became the...
Let's hear.
Fancy word alert coming up. Leitmotiv.
Who's leitmotiv? But it's okay.
Try to clear.
Yeah. Very good. I'm very impressed.
Of the film, because all digital marketing was this Tom Cruise stunt. So the film, the build-up to the stunt is like huge. But it's not that spectacular. I mean, it is a great stunt, but it is not like I've seen like the stunt in Matrix of when Neo saves Trinity. Like that makes your hair stand on the end. Or or
when Ajay Devgn is on those two bikes and he's coming in. That was quite impressive because if one bike had moved, that would have been
kanche, tantana, jaate.
So it was risky. That it was. Did you watch Risky Business?
You know what that means?
I'm guessing kanche is marvels.
Tantana, jaate.
I didn't want to see what I thought.
It's a classy show. She also her aim is very good. I saw that video.
No, that's Cardi B.
Oh, that's Cardi B. Sorry.
Cardi B it was excellent.
So Cardi B is also being sued?
No, by the person she threw the mic at, but she should throw the mic at that person because that person threw her drink on
She was lip syncing, right? Because she threw the mic but the music.
No, even I listened. That was the backup singers. So because even I said, "Oi," the song is still carrying on.
You said like that? You didn't say, "Oi, Baba."
Sitting at home, I said, "Oi," like that. But what aim? She gets that woman straight on the head. Even I would have gotten off and given her 2 tights. So this is a new thing. Very bad. Violence is very bad.
Before we go any further, we have a special announcement. Independence Day campaign from August 5 to August 20. August 5 is one day after my birthday, which is August 4. So if you want to send some this way, you can. This August, celebrate the spirit of independence with News Laundry. Get specially curated hampers of News Laundry merchandise for yourself and say you're a proud member of a community that keeps news, independent media and news alive. Because democracy depends on independent media. Or send it to friends and family to help spread the word about free and independent news. And when you will be buying it for your friends or family, you will also be actually giving me a birthday gift.
Correct. And there are 2 hampers to choose from. One is for 2,200, one is for 5,200, and they include lots of merch, including t-shirts, backpacks, NL comics, mugs, and more. And you have to go onto
the link. It's in the show notes below.
Yeah, but it's newslaundry.com/independence-day-offer and buy the hampers and give it to your friends and buy it for yourself as well.
And you can gift a free subscription to News Laundry along with that as well.
Yes.
So please do. Now, I saw the thriller Rocky and Rani again. Now, hear me out. There's enough jokes about Punjabis and all. So I was searching on Twitter. Is there any outrage that Punjabi dignity matters hashtag? There was no one's outrage.
Can't spell.
Let me finish.
Also.
There was, I've checked in, Patiala or in Bardanla or in Chandigarh. Was there any Punjabis have sat and said, we are being typecast, stereotyped? This is my theory. And if you guys have another theory, let me know. Why do Punjabis not give a shit? Like everyone from Karan Johar to Seema Jao.
I'll tell you after this.
It's because people do not mind being mocked or made fun of. What people mind is being invisibilized.
Invisibilized itself.
That's
a Punjabi word.
It is a Punjabi word. It is that, you see, who are the people who get most upset? It's people from the northeast and the south. Why? Because when you make fun of Punjabi, you make fun of the Punjabi. You have first acknowledged an identity and then you're saying now we're making fun of you, so we don't give a shit because you acknowledge our identity. When this kind of poor humor is used, and it is poor humor, and we will talk about this when we watch the film, for some from the south, it is not, is it a Kannadiga? Is it a Malayali?
No, it's South India.
It is.
South.
So it's a fucking first figure out.
Madrasi.
Yeah, who are you making fun of? Are you making fun of Tamilian? So you have invisibilized. Same with the northeast. Are you making fun of, like the typical, is it Manipur, Nagaland, Arunachal, Let us know what you think. You can send an email to podcast@newslaundry.com, but you only read the emails of subscribers. So you can write an email, but it will not be read. But if you're a subscriber, your theory will be read, acknowledged, and also repeated.
Yeah, correct.
So Rajyasree, now you tell us about this other show.
Kohrra.
No, I thought you were telling us about Pimpy Tickly Wickens.
Pimpitical What is that?
Based on a true story.
Based on a true story. But that is going to be on the other side.
Audio only.
Audio only.
So the rest of the podcast is on the other side. Audio only. Do subscribe to News Laundry, pay to keep news free. Thank you for all the NL Sin-up, pitches that you've topped up. We have reporters still on the ground in Manipur, and now we have reporters on the ground in Haryana as well because of the riots happening there. Today there's some shit happening in UP, so we've sent someone there. If it goes on like this, we'll have to have reporters in every state because Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas is clearly rocking the country. So those of you who figured out how amazing this whole series of things is, also you can subscribe so that at least we have reporters to tell you what's happening, because legacy media is not telling you shit. In fact, when this thing was happening, the parliament debate gets become a sham. What's happening in parliament? There was shit happening on ground in 2 states. What were half these channels showing? Modi ji's speech about nothing of consequence. So that is the news you get when it is funded, ad funded, and by legacy media. So if you're happy with that, aapki democracy, aapko mubarak, it will not last long. If you want your democracy to last, don't be so cheap. Subscribe, and if you don't like us, subscribe to someone else. But don't think everything will come for free and democracy will sustain. उसके लिए लड़ना पड़ता है. और अगर आप में लड़ने की हिम्मत या ताकत या टाइम नहीं है, तो बेटा इस लाइफ में आपको बहुत पापड़ बेलने पड़ेंगे. ये लिख के ले लो अंकल से. Rest of the podcast on the other side. Journalism at News Laundry is powered by the public. Because when the public pays, the public is served. Visit newslaundry.com/subscription and pick a payment plan of your choice. Pay to keep news free and independent. Your future, and indeed the future of democracy, depends on it.